Welcome to Jamaica, Queens. Today, we're sitting with Dawn Kelly and learning about healthy eating options. Not only is she changing the community through her food, but through the people she's impacting as well. Welcome to the Nourish Spot.
The Nourish Spot is a healthy food and beverage haven here in Southeast Queens, where we provide access to organic and non-organic fruit and vegetables that our nourishers, who are our customers, can customize whatever fruits and vegetables and proteins and powders that they enjoy to make themselves healthier and more vibrant. You can choose from a plethora of fruits and vegetables that represent nature's bounty. What happened to me was in September of 2015, I walked into work with a suitcase, thinking that I was going on another trip for the company. I was called into a room on the 6th floor. So I knew that two things could be happening. One, they were going to make some changes in the department and give me a new role, or they were letting me know that I no longer was working for the company. And unfortunately for me, the latter was the instance. And so I left the building that day destroyed. I hadn't planned for what's next yet. I wasn't really ready to be retired. And so I just went home and got in my bed and stayed in my bed for a really long time until I realized, or until my daughter said to me, "Can you find my mother? Because my mother's a fighter and she doesn't give up." I never decided to grieve in that way anymore. I decided to take charge of my life and figure out what I was going to do next, because I realized that I was free. I was watching CNN and I was in tears, okay, because I had went on a job interview, walked out the room, got downstairs, and I will tell you, I bust down in tears, right? Because it was a really good job. You know, it would have been the same kind of gig, right? But I just realized I wasn't in the place yet. Got in my house, sitting on my bed, Indian style, watching TV, tears streaming, and then the chick says, "Next up, Styles P opens juice bar in Westchester." And I'm like, what? Juice bar? I could do that. Got on my own health journey, changed my diet, and so when I saw the segment about the juice bar, it just aligned with what I was already doing, right? And so I thought, if it worked for me, I know that my community could benefit from it too. And so that's why the Nourish Spot was born. This is our strawberry banana slammer. It's a fan favorite. It's a simple mix, but people love it.
Right, everything here is familiar, right? We
Yes.
have our bananas, we have our strawberries.
Yes, and you know strawberries are very good for vitamin C. So we put a bunch of strawberries in there. Then bananas are good for potassium. And for people that are managing like heart disease, potassium is good to lower your blood pressure. This is the sweetness. I call it the zhuzh.
The juice, okay.
This is coconut cream, okay?
Nice.
So we put a little coconut cream in there. And then,
a little different. I never used the coconut cream.
yeah, a little coconut cream.
Okay.
That's another thing that came from around the world, okay? And then you have your choice of base. But for a strawberry banana slammer, we use almond milk. But if people come here and they decide they don't want almond milk, they want oat milk, or they want coconut milk, we will do that for them, okay? And we try to use the unsweetened to keep the sugar content down.
That makes sense.
So put a little milk in there, okay? Little ice. Top. Put it on the blender. Strawberry banana slammer.
Thank you. Here we go. So let's see. I'm super excited about this.
Okay.
Dawn. Is it the coconut? It's the coconut. It's the coconut. It's so good.
Yeah, that's our fan favorite. Like, those go out the door.
And I make smoothies every morning.
Coconut
This-
cream.
I need to come back.
Yeah,
I need
please.
to add this to the rotation.
Yes, you need to come back. Having access to fruits and vegetables and food can change a person's life. I mean, point blank, period, as the kids say. If you were paying attention during COVID, every medical professional, every doctor and medical professional was espousing how important it is to eat fruits and vegetables. Because most of the medicine that I've learned since opening up my juice bar, most of the medicines that we take are made of fruits and vegetables. Ginger, we serve ginger here. We serve wheatgrass. We serve turmeric. We serve garlic shots. All of those things can immunize your health. And as we all know, Black people suffer from high blood pressure. They suffer from gout. They suffer from cancer, obesity. These are all things that can be controlled by your diet, okay? Food is medicine. And if people would pay more attention to what they consume, they could live longer and healthier, vibrant lives. So the pandemic changed everything for all businesses, and especially here at the Nourish Spot. So one of the things that we really enjoyed at the Nourish Spot is our interaction with our customers. You see this bar? It was always filled with people, okay? As well as those tables on the side, always filled with people. One of which is the Congressman's wife, Simone Meeks. She would come and eat her lunch here, and talk to us. And so we love to engage with the people. And what happened was COVID made it so that we couldn't no longer invite customers in. We had to pivot. So how we pivoted to curbside pickup, as well as a heavier reliance on food delivery apps. So we also created a QR code, which we pasted to the window, and so when people come, they scan the QR code, they can actually make their order right from their phone, okay? And it comes in onto our Clover system, and then we are able to make the order that way. Additionally, because people couldn't come in, I think sometimes people get a little antsy about handing their credit card and then it walks away from you. So we also bought a contactless Clover POS system, sales system, so that we get a handheld, that we take it to the door and we actually take orders from the people at the door and use their credit card right there and then hand it back to them. So Clover has been really helpful to us in terms of COVID and our pivot to make sure that we can still service customers but do it in the safest way possible. There's a statement that I've heard my whole life: for such a time as this. Now I would tell you, when I established the Nourish Spot, there were a lot of people that told me that the Nourish Spot wasn't gonna work. And I won't lie, in the back of my head, I kept hearing that, right? Because it wasn't nothing like it and for miles in our community. But because I'm a faithful chick, I wear my faith on my sleeve. I knew if God gave me the idea, it was gonna work. It was almost like that movie, if you build it, they will come. And so, in spite of what people told me, I still forged through.
In visiting the Nourish Spot, we were taken through the journey of Dawn's experience from concept to completion. Everything from the food to the smoothies was refreshing. It was inspiring to see one's care for their community, and a testament to all of us that when one door closes, you create a new one that leads to opportunities and new success.